Big ups. Welcome in, United Spurs of America. As you can tell, it is just I right now, Jacob, from United Spurs of America. How are we all doing? Oh, man, yesterday, crazy news. Son, Saudi, etc., etc. We'll talk about it. We'll get into it. Might have some guests join me a little bit later. Might do a solo for about an hour or so. We'll see. Anyways, I hope you're doing well. I hope you are starting off your week well, having a great day so far. I'm a little sweaty. You could probably see that. I had to take my son and my dog out. It's very hot here in Texas, so apologies. I'm a little bit out of breath, but big ups if you're here. Please do hit that like while you're here. Can't wait to continue talking to y'all about this. But let me run through the chat real quick before I keep going on any longer. But please do participate in the poll. I see 17 votes and only 8 likes. So we're participating in the poll, but we're not liking the video. Liking the video definitely helps the algorithm. So go ahead, hit that like, help us out here, United Spurs of America. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe. We are at 1,360 subscribers. We literally just hit 1,360. So 1.36. I'm so excited about that. We are at 1.34, I believe about 10 days ago. So that's almost 20 subs in about 10 days. So big up yourself if you're new. Big up yourself if you've been here from the beginning. Again, special shout out to all the Patreon members of the channel. You know who you are. Big shout out to Alan 10-inch Sibley as well. Let me run through the comments. Let me say what's up. Let's see who's checking in. Please do, again, make sure you hit that like, participate in the poll. I see 14 votes. 14 likes and 17 votes. So that's a pretty good. That's about average for how many hating ass motherfuckers we get in this stream. And it hasn't even been 10 minutes and I already dropped an F-bomb. So there we go. There goes the monetization. But you know what? I don't really care because I'm here to talk about Sonny. But let me say what's up. CFC OG, big up yourselves. Nas says you lot want that Saudi money too. Big up yourself. He's also a channel member of the Lovers Lane. So go ahead and grab that membership if you're interested. If not, just do the free thing. Hit the like, subscribe. Chime in with your comments. I'll read them out. If you got any comments, I will star them. You can also get your super chats in. We are monetized here on the channel, so you can get your super chats in if you so desire. But again, you know, just being here, participating, chatting with me goes a long way, and it's free. So if you don't want to spend $1 or $2 a month, then hey, you can do that. It's free. Big up Hotspurs. They're spending $2 a month. Big up Jacob, Mike, and chat. Big up yourself, Hotspurs, constant supporter here of the channel. Big up Ben Kaufman with the coffee company, says hashtag Son for captain. Very interesting. I'm for it. I love Son. You know me, I'm already on the propaganda wagon. I got my Sonny. He's in this box, mint condition. One day I will get that signed from him and I will take a picture and we will exchange skin cells. It'll be great. Phil Coys, big up Phil. Phil, if you're interested in coming on, man, let me know. I will drop you Zelinkia. Let me see. Boom. There you go, Phil. Always good chatting with you, Phil. Hope you're doing well today. Big up Lisa from Mexico says big up guys and chat listening in the car today. Drive safe, Lisa. Hope you're doing well. Lot to talk about. But I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying cool. I bet it's just as hot out there for you. Maybe a little bit more humid. But I hope you're doing well. Big up Jordan Hyman, LFC, new name in the chat, says, hey, how you doing? Darius Vasilionkaitis. I'm butchering your Greek name, my friend, and I apologize. I have a Greek flag behind me. My wife is Greek. My in-laws are Greek. I got a whole bunch of Greek family, so sorry for butchering your name there, Darius, but big up yourself, says big up Jacob, come on you Spurs. Mark Cousins, the sheriff, I believe, says big up yourself, Mark Cousins. Ed, what's up, Ed? Says hope you're doing good too, bro. It is hot as fuck. It is very, very hot today. But you know what? If you ain't sweating, what is that, sweat equity? Is that what they call it? Big up TJ Warren TV says big up Jacob. Hope you're well, my brother. Doing well, TJ. Hope you are as well. Fellow American. But he is an Arsenal fan, but he is a good guy. So big up yourself right now, TJ Warren. Tom81 says big ups, everyone. Big up, Tom. Hope you're doing well. That picture looks good. Looks like you're relaxing by a beach or something. Hope you're doing well. Adrian Schroka is checking in. Big up, Adrian. Good chatting with you the other day on the call-in show, the pop-up with Jacob. Make sure you have those notification bells because I am going to be popping up more frequently during the summer. So you don't want to miss out on that. And you can come on the show. We'll have a party. That's kind of the way I like to do those things. But I believe, yep, we're all caught up there with the chat. So let me remove that. Again, big up yourself if you're here. Ittihad has put in a bid for Heung-min son, Heung-min daddy, Heung-min Heung. He is sought after. And you know what? I thought this was going to be a bigger topic, but I woke up this morning and I had some great news. Oh, sorry, Darius says, I'm Lithuanian. You pronounced it right. Vasilion Kaitis. Darius Vasilion Kaitis. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I'm not good at pronouncing names. I'm not good at the currency symbols either. But thank you for bearing with me. Let me go ahead and I will pull this up with y'all so we can look at it together. You know, I like to share a little bit of the tweeter. Boom, there we go, a little bit bigger. Here we go. So I, of course, quote tweeted it with some hearts and some faces and some love because honestly, Heung-min Son committing his future to Tottenham Hotspur, saying, I'm not done in the Premier League. I love it. Hang on, let me zoom in. Maybe you can see that a little better if I zoom in there. There you go. So per Fabrizio Romano, Son confirms he'll stay at Spurs, has no plans to join Saudi. Quote, I have many things to do in the Premier League. Money doesn't matter to me now, and the pride of playing football. To play in my favorite league is important. I want to play more for Tottenham. I'll highlight that. I want to play more for Tottenham. How many superstars come out and say that for us? Has KANE? Has KANE come out and said, I want to play more for Tottenham? No, he hasn't. So you know what? I was actually pretty surprised at some of the reception that this information was receiving. Honestly, the fact that arguably, when KANE's not here, he's our best player and has been for quite some time. I just think it's absolutely hilarious a little bit. Not so much like haha funny, more like wow, that's funny how shit happens, right? Guy carries us without our all-star, and you know what? Now we're ready to ship him off for 60. Come on, 60? Come on. Big up Wikipedia. What's up, Jake? What's up, Jacob and everybody? What's up, Wikipedia? Long time no see, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you here, my friend. Long time no chat on the live stream. Scott M, big up Scott, channel member as well, says that offer is way too low, but Son staying at Spurs doesn't show any more ambition than going to Saudi. It shows how naive Son is. I'll disagree here. I don't think it shows how naive he is. I think it shows his loyalty. It shows his dedication. It shows how much he cares about playing in the Premier League and specifically playing for Tottenham Hotspur. For me, I want guys who want to be here. And like I have highlighted right there, I want to play more for Tottenham. He loves us. We love him. So I don't know why everyone's so ready to get rid of him. I mean, I've heard a lot of the points. I hear you. I know what you're saying. It's not like I'm not listening. I just don't agree with none of it. Adrian Stroker, Son loves Spurs and will end his career with us, says Adrian. Big up yourself. Tom Levy will never sell Sonny. Playing for 12 at Spurs isn't exactly amazing. No, it isn't, but we're not playing for 12. I mean, even if that's right around the area in which we might finish, that's not what we're playing for, Scott. So, big up yourself. For me, when I heard the news, I was pretty pissed because I was like, really, 60 million for a guy who just won a Golden Boot? I guess a calendar year ago, he won Golden Boot, carried our team. He's always there for us. Goals, assists, and what have you. So for me, pretty shocking. 60 mil, I think that's a little bit of a low ball. I'm not this like, okay, so in the poll, you know how I operate in the poll. The question is feelings about Sonny's potential sale. The first answer, low bid, 70 to 100 is more fair. And again, I feel a little bit of all of these except for the 60 plus bonuses fair time to sell, which only has 5% of the votes. And then another 5% says time to sell, but he is worth more money. So a couple of people seem like they want to sell Son, which is fine. That you're entitled to your opinion. But for me, I'm not I feel, if I'm operating from my heart, I would say he's not for sale. I love him. You can't have him unless he comes to America. But I'm also of the mindset that that's an extremely low bid. You hit me somewhere between 80 and 100, and I'll listen a little bit more. Because, again, we are almost at the precipice of a turning point here at Tottenham Hotspur where we need something else. We need Kane may not even be here this next season. And if he is, he may leave the next summer for free. So, to me, you got to keep at least one of them. And this one right here, he's literally saying, I want to play more for Tottenham. I mean, if that doesn't speak volumes, I don't know what else would. I got another thread here I wanted to read. So his response to the Saudi runner, we just read this part. He has many things to do in the Premier League. Money doesn't matter to me. Pride of playing football to play in my favorite league is important. I'll prepare when I'm back to Spurs. I will prepare well when I'm back to Spurs, he says. He also quoted the famous words of a former captain of South Korea, Ki Sung-young, which is, South Korean captain won't go to a Chinese league, which means that he implied, as Ki said in the past, he won't consider to play in another Asian league. For more context for that, you can see what I wrote earlier today, says this guy. Shout out at whoever the fuck on Twitter, reliable source as always. He said earlier in the day, one more thing which could be hard to understand for European fans is that Son is the best ever Asian player in the history, and he is captain of South Korea right now. We can never say never about the future, but in my honest opinion, it's hard to imagine Son playing in another Asian country. So, I guess if you want to really read into that, you could say, well, he's not going to go to Saudi because of moral obligations, because of countrymen obligations, etc., etc. For me, I like the quote where he says, I want to play for Tottenham. I want to play more for Tottenham. That to me is the most important thing, in my opinion, that he wants to play for Tottenham. We want people here who want to be here. That's just how I feel about it. So, anyway, I'm curious how y'all feel about it in the chat. Again, I did the poll. Right now in the lead, not for sale. I love him with 55%. So that is very fair. That's kind of how I feel as well. 22 votes, 17 likes. Come on, y'all. We got a couple of y'all ain't liked the video. Like that video. Wikipedia says Son's contract is to 2025. 60 is an insult. 60 is absolutely an insult. When you think about the fact that we're talking about offering 50, 60 for James Maddison, who's also in the final 12 months of his contract. Okay, you could say English tax. And we're talking about Harry Kane, and we want 100, 110, 125 for this guy, and he's got 12. I mean, 60 with a guy who's got, what, 2.5? What is that? 3 years? 2 years left on his contract? 60 is an insult. Double it, man. Double it. Saudi Arabia, man. Y'all got the money. Come on. Don't play with me. I know y'all got that money. That's just how I feel. Let's see. What else? I'm trying to see if there was something else that I had pulled up about Son. Nope. Just got a video of Harry Kane protecting Son. So I was looking at that. But I don't want to play that because, then... copyright and all that stuff. Don't want to play around too hard with that. Let's see. Fabrizio Romano, where's the David Raya news? Because I don't think Fabrizio tweeted that we were done trying to get David Raya. I'm just verifying right now. I'm looking through Fabrizio. No. So who was it that reported that? Someone reported that... Someone reported that we were going to pull out of the race. What was that? Spurs Extra, I think it was. This time of year, though, everybody and their mother's got some kind of opinion, and they're going to tweet about it. They're going to talk about it. Where is it? No, these guys not either. I don't know who it was. Do y'all know who it was who said that we're done with the... everyone's YouTube channel, etc., has been saying we're done in the race. Oh, Paul O'Keefe. That's right. It was Paul O'Keefe. That is the tweet that I've been seeing. Let me pull up Paul O'Keefe's tweet. The guy, allegedly pretty reliable. That's not him. He's got a lot of impersonator accounts. Actually, it's kind of hard to find him. Paul O'Keefe. I can't. What is his at? Because there's all these Paul O'Keefe's and they're using his photo, but they're not him. Oh man. Mia, big up Mia. Paul O'Keefe, he is pretty reliable. Let me see if I can. Why the? I don't. I guess I don't follow him. Maybe I unfollowed him because he annoyed me. I don't know, but he does work. I think something like FA. He knows agents and he works in the football administration, so he's got connects. I know that much. Let's see if I can. There he is. There he is. It's at Po Keefe 1. There it is. Let's see. Here we go. Found it. Thank you for waiting with me so kindly. There we are. Oh shit, wrong window. Trying to zoom that in, y'all. So yeah, FA registered intermediary. This is the guy who's saying Spurs look set to pull out of any deal for David Raya as they explore other options. Gueglimo, Guglielmo. What the fuck kind of name? I don't know how to say that name. Guglielmo Vicario is one name under consideration. I've never fucking heard of that guy. I gotta Google him. And this is what I don't like when we start entering the part of the transfer window where I'm like, who the hell is this guy? I gotta Google this man. Guglielmo's 26 from Italy. Plays for Empoli since 2022. Market value 16 mil allegedly. Born in Italy, so Italian goalkeeper. Do we have a bad rap with these Italians though? I mean, do we want? I thought they hate us now. I really did think that they hated us now. But apparently, let me see. I'll pull them up on Transfer Market. This Guglielmo. I'll share that screen. There goes that one. Let me stop that. Present, share screen. Guglielmo. There's Guglielmo. All right, Guglielmo. Apparently, is who we're trying to get. I don't know who this guy is, man. I really don't know who this is. Anyway, I was getting a message there. Guglielmo. He's got a couple trophies to his name. What are these? What is that? What is that? Italian Cup winner in the Serie C with Venezia. Okay, and the Italian Nischer Driggle Gomeister. So that's fun. Trying to figure out what the name of these fucking trophies are that he won. Height 194 meters. I don't know. I gotta Google 194 meters in feet. Let's see. How tall is that? 6'3". All right. So he's 6'3". That's kind of cool. But Guglielmo, I don't know who that guy is. Never seen him play. I'm sure someone out there who vehemently agrees or watches the Serie A would. Let's see, 31 appearances, 39 goals conceded. Very nice. Look at those stats. Love that. It's Hugo Lloris numbers we're talking right there. Let's go. 7 clean sheets. Holy shit. So if he appeared 31 times, conceded 39 goals, but 7 games were clean sheets. So that's 24 appearances and 39 goals conceded. That's actually not good I don't know what the average is, but that doesn't sound good to me. I don't know. Wikipedia says Spurs also have around 12 million fans in Korea because of Sonny mostly. That bid is beginning to look like Petrostate trolling. It might be. Paul O'Keefe is a blowhard that tries to make himself seem like a big deal, but he does seem to have a few connections to some agents, so might have some insight sometimes. Scott, I feel like to pull that comment, the last part especially out of you, that felt like it was painful. Like maybe you're at the dentist or trying to pull a tooth or something. We have to be honest about where we are as a club now, and Jacob needs to be held in check when it comes to his Sonny love. The power of love is a strong thing, Scott. You can't stop the power of love, and I love him. I don't believe anything Tottenham when it comes to the transfer window. Always media and Colin's PR team playing games. I do want to speak on this because my homie Patrick Tyrant, if you know Patrick Tyrant, he appears on a few different pods and he's been on this channel. A very good friend of me and the channel. On Twitter yesterday, he posted something saying that that he got an email from the club about a few of his tweets. So basically confirming the fact that Spurs are watching. Spurs are listening, y'all. There's someone at Tottenham Hotspur whose job it is to monitor Twitter, to monitor YouTube, to hear what the fans are saying. They probably don't watch this channel because a bunch of y'all fucking hate Americans, and I really don't know why. Bunch of hating ass motherfuckers. But, you know, that's besides the point. I'm not here to talk about Americans, but they probably don't watch this channel. But if they do, they would know that I'm trying to fight Eric Dyer. It's been a running theme here. Jacob's doing a Danny Rose. Googling our players, ain't that right? Patty, big up, Patty. Afternoon, Jacob. Hope you are well, buddy. Big up, Patty. Thank you for being here, my friend. Tyler says, hey, Jacob, come on, you Spurs and USA are kings of CONCACAF. Let's go get Chris Richards and Gio Reyna. Okay, I think Gio Reyna's price was really cheap, if I'm not mistaken, what they said yesterday. I would love Gio Reyna. I've been on about Chris Richards for quite some time. He's now with Palace. He is an FC Dallas alumni. Now, this is where I used to work, so I didn't actually see him firsthand. He was already gone by the time I actually started working there. But anytime you come from the FC Dallas Academy, I think you have talent in your boots, and that's just me. Big up Gunners Galore says, we are clear of Tottenham. Big up. Thanks for being here, bud. Appreciate the banter. Appreciate you being here. At this moment, I really can't say anything to y'all except fuck Arsenal. That's really all I could think of because right now we're not better than you. But hey, good luck this year. Adrian Shroka, Spurs are not out of the race to sign Raya as there will be more twists and turns, says Adrian. I'm curious who you know, Adrian. Who do you know that's giving you this information? Just looked on Twitter now. Apparently, Kane's entourage talking to PSG now. I guess that would see the Kane thing to me is a domino effect. Notice he was linked with Madrid. It was all this Kane's going to Madrid, Kane's going to Madrid, and then lo and behold, Mr. France himself, Kylian Mbappe, was like, I'm going to leave PSG. And now it's like, okay, Kane's not going to Real Madrid because it's definitely going to be Mbappe. So if Mbappe goes, PSG are going to definitely need a striker. I don't see why Kane would want to go there. But, you know, maybe he just wants to grab a couple trophies and come back to Tottenham and break the goal scoring record. I don't know. Established 1886. Come on, you G times 13 trophy with some kisses. Thank you for that. Get some kisses from a rival fan. This is not nice. Big up, Jacob. I am out. Hope you have a great show. I can't hang around. Everyone's being nice in the chat, Scott, but hope you're well. Have a good day. Israel, big up Amir, says, big up Jacob, hope you're well, mate. Son is staying, there is no doubt. My man, Adrian. Amir, sorry, why did I say Adrian? I'm thinking I had this comment right here starred, so that's why I said Adrian. Amir with Israel Uncovered. Big up, my friend. Love what you're doing out there. Tom says, there you go. They're watching everything. Exactly. I've been trying to say they're watching, they're listening. So whatever you say, they might hear you. So again, Eric Dyer, Harry Winks, two professional athletes versus a stay-at-home dad. Let's make the fight happen. We'll get some YouTube boxers. I just want to be on the card versus Eric Dyer and Harry Winks. So if we can make that happen before we sell them both, that would be great. If you're listening, I did tag Cambridge University because they have really big chairs, and I felt like it'd be a nice spot to throw down. You know, if you remember, Levy did that interview with at Cambridge University, and he's sitting in that chair. It was like really big ass chair. You know what I'm talking about? The leather, like the ratio of chair to human was quite wild to me. So I felt like that'd be a good venue. We can get it done there. Tyler says Gio may be injury prone, but 20 mil is still worth the risk. I mean, if Brian Hill cost us 24 and we ain't got nothing out of him yet, why not get Gio Reyna? I'm all for. I want an American at Tottenham. Personally, just a little bit biased about that. Hotspur says Kane's agent can talk to whoever he wants unless Levy is selling him. He ain't going nowhere yet. I do agree with that. I do agree. Tom Yeah, Tom's ready for the fight. Tom's been keeping up with it. Darius says Kane is going nowhere, not at least for 6 months. Fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed. You can say that. But until we see the proof in the pudding, it remains to be seen. But yeah, so this guy, Guglielmo, whatever the fucking name is. Yes, Patty, I did vote for you, my friend. You got my vote. If you are a supporters club member or chairman, I don't know who all gets the vote. I'm the chairman of El Paso Spurs, so I got the vote for our FAB representative of the OSCs. Patty Hartnett, you got my vote. So don't worry about that. Guglielmo. Yeah, man. Has anyone seen Guglielmo? Anyone watch Empoli? I don't. I watched Udinese this season just because of Destiny Udoji, but yeah, I'm not really impressed by this guy, honestly. I wonder what the average stats are because, again, look here. Appearances, 31 with 7 clean sheets. So that's 24 appearances with 39 goals conceded. That can't be good, right? Am I tripping? That can't be good. Surely that can't be good. I don't know. Remains to be seen. Let's see. What else is the big news? Oh, big statement from Hugo Lloris. Fuck Hugo Lloris. That's my statement from Hugo. Quitting on us. He's a quitter. Patty Hartnett, thank you, my friend. Up to Spurs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. Where are we at in the poll? Where are we at? 29 votes, 19 likes, 10 people. Come on, y'all. 10 people ain't hit the like. Hit them likes up. Get them likes up. Help this channel grow. What are you doing? Come on. Let's see. Guglielmo. I'm not impressed by Guglielmo personally. I don't know. That's just me. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Gunners galore. He's not good. Yeah, 24 matches with 39 goals conceded is actually fucking not. That doesn't sound good. The goals to appearance ratio doesn't. It sounds off. Oh, Hotspur, Jacob, remember the chats when we were linked to Ainge. If we got him, we were to expect. If we got him, we were to expect players we never heard of. Wait, am I reading that wrong? Hang on. Jacob, remember the chats when we were linked to Ainge. If we got him, we were to expect players we never heard of. Oh, that we were supposed to expect players we never heard of because we got Ainge postecoglou. Yeah, that could be true. Yeah, it's going to be tough, man. Google search engines are going to be putting in overtime for all the names that all the people we're going to have to Google. Ben Kaufman is finally home after a long day. Wasn't that nice? Honestly, I think Spurs are finishing 10th next season. I think 8th. I think we'll finish 8th, maybe 7th if we get some like real studs in. I could see 7th or 8th. No, 7th. Nah. 7th might be a little advantageous. Maybe that's my goal. I don't know. Yes, Tom. Come on, guys. Hit them likes up. Let's see. Did anyone listen to Tom? No one listened to Tom. No one liked the video. Oh, there we go. 20 likes, 30 votes. Still 10 hating ass motherfucker. But you know what? It is a solo stream, so maybe y'all don't like that kind of thing. That's all right. Marmadavshi from Valencia is the goalkeeper I want. Who's Marmadashki? Marmadashvili. Mamardashvili. I don't know. Mark Cousins says 24 with 39, better than Hugo the quitter. Hugo lets 5 in 21 minutes. That was fun. Darius, 1.625 goals per game. Brilliant choice. I mean, what do y'all think? I mean, I'm gonna do a poll. I think I already know how y'all feel about the Sonny. Oh, 31 votes, 21 likes. There we go. We're keeping the little ratio of 10 of y'all that don't want to participate, but that's okay. I mean, you do want to participate, but you don't want to hit the like. That's all right though. Feelings about Sonny's potential sale. Right now, running ahead is not for sale. I love him with 42%. 35% say low bid. 70 to 100 is more fair. 60 plus bonuses is fair / time to sell. Time to sell, but he's worth more money. Got 16%. So, I mean, the consensus seems to be, on this channel at least, from the limited 31 votes, over half, don't want him to go. So, or I guess it's under half. Because 35% say low bid. So 35% are like me saying, hey, if you're going to bid on the motherfucker, you at least do a respectable offer. Come on. Tyler, all depends on your defenders too. Can't just look at the stats. No one would have been good in net without defenders this season. Yeah, that's true. I don't even know who Empoli's got in the back line. I don't know. Let me see. Let me look at Empoli. Let me see who's kind of defenders they got here. Yeah, I don't know any of these. I don't know any of these people. Who the fuck is that guy? Patrick Cutrone from Wolves. Okay. Andres Pinamonti. I don't know who that is. I don't know any of these people. So it shows you how much I know about Empoli. I don't know any of them. But you're right, Tyler. It does depend on your defenders. This was something that I used to defend Hugo Lloris with, was like, hey, come on, guys. Like, how good can he really be? You got Eric Dyer. You got Sanchez, Davies, etc., in front of you. How good can you really be? But, at some level, you still have to block a shot. And that's just my opinion. And Hugo was unable to do that in the last parts of that season. Wayne Bonner, big up Wayne, channel member as well, says, Son stays. He wants to stay at the club. The club want him to stay, so no point in selling him. There it is. There it is, Wayne Bonner. You already know. We do not want to sell him. I don't, personally. If you're wondering how I felt about it, do not want... I don't want to sell him. He's my favorite player. But that's just me. Let's see here. I think that's about all the news. Obviously James Maddison. Newcastle's in for James Maddison. That'll be fun. Let's see. Oh, there's this. Let me pull this up. Let me download this image. Desktop. I'm going to show y'all something, and I want to know how y'all feel about this, because I'm an American, and this might be something that triggers y'all. I'm not going to lie, this little bit of news. Where did it go? Got a picture for y'all, and I saved it. Right there. There it is. I'll pull that up. Let me... Oh, not that one. That is Googlemo. That's still his thing. Stop that. Share screen. Window. That thing. Blah. Here we go. Y'all see that all right? Let me see if I can zoom in. Daniel Levy. I mean, okay, so this is at THFC Romero ITK. So, like, again, take this with a grain of salt, y'all. Don't fucking lose your shit just because some dude named Romeo in the know, Romeo, I don't know what you want to call him. It says, breaking, Daniel Levy has taken steps towards Spurs becoming a multi-sport team. He has submitted a planning application for an American football training center. Levy has had preliminary talks with the NFL to start a Tottenham-based NFL franchise in London. So that's the news that I also saw this morning. How true it is, I don't know. But I feel like the groundwork, the breadcrumbs have all been there, right? He's been hosting games of the NFL there since the stadium opened. He's been constantly in talks, doing this and that, more and more events, which for me, if anyone who's paid attention to the channel, I don't mind if you do that, as so long as you also pay attention to what makes you who you are. So, i.e., taking care of that first team like it is your baby, your pride and joy. But that's just me. So Daniel Levy taking steps, to get an NFL team to play in London. I don't know if it'll be like the the Tottenham Trailblazers or something. I don't know. I don't know. Darius is saying that Empoli's defenders are better than ours. Dyer says, "Oh yeah, that's right." Oh wait, you know what? It's time for my obligatory Dyer clip.
And you guys never win anything, right? No. Right? Yeah. And you guys never win anything, right? No. Right? Yeah. And you guys.
That fucking guy. Anyway, that's the guy. Ben says, "I've been saying this for years. IT coffee." So Ben's been saying that we are going to get an NFL team. Big up Dave with Irish Hotspur. He just texted me. He says he's not home, so he's not going to be able to join me today. Isn't that depressing? Everyone go over there and show some love to the Irish Hotspur as well. Great channel. Hit over 10K finally. Much deserved. Road to 20K for him is on officially. Let me text him back. Say, no worries, bro. No worries. Mark says the name for the NFL team could be the London Cocks. Well, you know, I don't know if that would just a shirt with London Cocks on it. I don't know that would go well branding wise, but hey, maybe it would. Wayne Bonner wouldn't surprise me. This has been on the cards since the club said about the NFL and the pitch. I see nothing wrong with it personally, says Wayne. Again, I don't see anything wrong with it either, as long as you take care of the first team. What made all these people interested in Tottenham Hotspur? The football, the club, the heritage, the crest, all the above. But what do? Nada. No, we don't pay attention to that. We just keep moving. Skywalk, go-karts, NFL. And that's fine. Again, I don't really give a shit if Daniel Levy wants to do all this and that and the other. But hire someone. Put someone in place who makes all the decisions for the first team without, you know, someone micromanaging all their decisions and just lets them do it. Open checkbook type mentality, and let's get this club turned around. Because we got Arsenal fans in the chat making fun of us. And any channel you go to, they're going to be making fun of us. So that's just me. He should have never played again after that clip came about, Tyler. I agree. The only problem is that setting and the clip I just played with Eric Dyer and Dave Portnoy, it was before the season started. It was during the summer. It was Dyer, Doherty, and Kane. And they were all hanging out with Dave the Predator Portnoy. And I feel like someone should have said something in that moment, like, go fuck yourself. Why you think that's funny? Why is this hilarious to you? But I think it's this whole mentality of these guys don't care. They just don't care. They're fine with mediocrity. They're getting a fucking paycheck, so they don't care. That's just me. Big up, Tom. Ben Kaufman, the name is already there. The Tottenham Hotspurs. The Tottenham Hotspurs. Oh, is that the name? We are witnessing the death of Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, says Tom81. So already I can see that those of you who have chimed in, you're not very pleased. One person doesn't care. So that's a little interesting. Come on, y'all. 34 votes on the poll. 22 likes. 12. We're gaining hating ass motherfuckers as we go along. So please hit that like, y'all. Show some love. I'm doing a solo stream. I don't really do this ever. So show some love. Let me know if this is all right with you. So please do hit that like. Come on, y'all. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Imagine that like button is Daniel Levy's bald head and you want to punch it or you want to touch it or you want to rub it or caress it. I don't really care. Just tickle that like. So Levy has time to chat to NFL and council for planning permission for hotel expansion, but not to sort out the mess he has created at Spurs. That's the thing. I feel like they think they are addressing the mess. They're like, well, we need a center back, right? Everyone wants a center back. Let's sign Clement Longley on a permanent. That'll get everyone off their seats. That'll get everyone going. Bobby K, big up Bobby K, says big up Jacob and everyone in the chat. Big up yourself, Bobby. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Out there north of the border. Hope you're doing well. Wikipedia says Dyer is okay being okay. When are we selling this guy? Yeah, exactly. Dyer is fine with being meh. and not winning anything and laughing about it with people and joking about it and having a grand old time. Just, oh, ha ha ha, Tottenham Hotspur, ha, yeah, we don't win anything. Fucking loser, dude. Such a loser. Fight me, Eric Dyer. Fight me, Eric Dyer. You're a professional athlete. I'm a stay-at-home dad, man. Fight me. That's just how I feel. I'm done talking about this. Let's sell him. Let's do this. Fight me, motherfucker. I'm done with you, Eric Dyer. It's time. It's time. Big up Jordan, says big up Jacob. Ben Kaufman, I'm okay with us having an NFL team unless the NFL team wins the Super Bowl before the actual football team wins anything. That would be insane. But you know what? It would actually give credence to when the NFL, when the winner of the Super Bowl, they always say, we're world champions. You're champions of a nation. But I don't know about world champions. And I think once we expand, I know they were looking at also doing an NFL club in Bayern Munich, running a little program out of their stadium there. Could be interesting, could be lucrative. But that's the thing. If the NFL expands into Germany and into England and who else, who knows, maybe Spain is after that, then you can really start saying, okay, they're world champions. But you know what? Tottenham Hotspur really remind me of the Dallas Cowboys, so they kind of already have their own franchise here in America. Darius says he wants to piss on it. Wants to piss. What do you want to piss on, my friend? I don't know what you want to piss on. GTV. Big up, G. My man, my scout, my eyes on the field. I always look forward to your player profiles, my friend. Big up GTV, Liverpool fan, but he is a great guy regardless of his club affiliation. Definitely go check him out. He does really good scouting reports as well. Does shorts talking about different players, and often there are players that I've been keeping an eye on. So big up yourself, GTV. Says Saudi is really trying to take everyone for real. They really are. But I mean, here's the thing. You're going to come to a club and try and take their most marketable asset in Heung-min Son, and you're going to offer 60 when he's got 2 years left on his deal. That's insane to me. And someone's drilling into my house right now. I don't know if y'all heard that, but that sounded really weird. Ben, I think you just predicted the future. Oh, Darius wants. Okay, Well, if you do that to the like button, it might mess up your computer or your mobile phone, depending what you're viewing it on. But I'm sure you've been here from the beginning, Darius, the beginning of the show, so I know that you have already liked the video, no doubt. 36 votes, so y'all still voting, man. But 25 likes. So the haters, there's 12, 11. 10. Okay, there's 10 of y'all now. 26 likes, 36 votes. My math says 10 haters. But you know what? Maybe those are people who just came by, hit a vote, and left, which I don't know why you would do that. Come on, hang out, grab a seat, grab something to drink, call them at their way, and let's have a chat. But you know what? Daniel Levy with an NFL club, he'll ruin it. I know that much. He won't do great things with it. He'll do something. Yeah, like I said, I don't really mind it. It is totally fine with me if you want to venture out, find other revenue streams. That's fine with me. You know what I mean? You want to be making money even when you're not making money here. So you want that money coming in, and I get it. Darius says he liked it on all three devices. Look at that. That is commitment to showing support and love to the channel. So come on, y'all. Be like Darius. Hit a like on all three devices. You know what I didn't do? I didn't tweet and say that I'm doing a live show. So I'm going to do that right now, just in case. Hit a like, y'all. Hashtag Coys. There we go. Tweet that out. Maybe we can get a couple more likes on here because it tends to be some hating ass motherfuckers. 37 votes, 27 likes, 10. It seems, I don't know what it is about these 10 people that come around, they watch, they don't comment, they participate in the poll, they like, sharing their opinions, but not sharing the love. To me, that don't make no sense. But you know what? We move regardless. So let me go ahead. We'll take that Daniel Levy thing down because I'm tired of looking at his fucking bald head, if I'm honest. But let's see here. The next little bit of news. Let's see. Guys, smash that like button, please. My Spurs brother is doing some good work. Big up GTV. You are welcome on the channel anytime, my friend. You know that. We still have yet to link up for your debut here on the channel, but you are always welcome, my friend. I hope you know that. Hopefully we can do some scouting over the summer and see what we can draw up. But listen to GTV. Hit that like button. Come on. Wikipedia, Levy should stay away from football operations and focus on business development while Joe Lewis focuses on tax dodging. Well, he's in the Bahamas, which I think is like it's like a gray zone for taxes and exempting and all that stuff, right? If I'm not mistaken here, because like in America, the rich people go to the Bahamas to escape the IRS because IRS ain't got no jurisdiction out there. So you're probably right. He's just living it up on a boat, man. Just hanging out on a boat. Big up Bader. This is big up Jacob. Big up yourself. Y'all, this is my first like legit solo stream, and I've been going 50 minutes. That's actually insane to me because I don't do solo streams really because I feel like I have to constantly be talking and filling the airways with some comments, and I don't get to drink water. I don't get to laugh. Like, I mean, I get to laugh, but I don't get to laugh like when Michael's here, which he's in Vegas, so he's definitely enjoying himself. A little bit more than maybe some of us Spurs fans, but you know, I hope he's having a good time out there in Vegas. He deserves it. GTV, yes, bro. Hit me up this week or next evening, UK time, and we shall short something. We shall short something. Would love to jump on GTV. You are always welcome, my friend. You got the WhatsApp. Always hit me up. You are welcome. I need to be better about planning because like yesterday I was like, will I do a show? Won't I do a show? The thing is, my wife's schedule literally dictates how I operate the channel. So it's really dependent on what she's doing. So like I started doing 10:30, but then she doesn't get done until 10:30. So then you push it 15 minutes and I'm late 5 minutes. So it's been a little difficult, funky schedule. We used to do the Friday show and we get 40, 50 people watching and it was a great time. But then Michael's schedule changed, my wife's schedule changed, and we had to move the show. And ever since we moved the show, I'm not going to lie to y'all, this has been bothering me a little bit. I'm going to be real candid and honest with you. It bothered me a little bit because I felt like, you know, the channel could be doing better. Like we're constantly, I don't understand what it is. We're getting subs. We're constantly, not constantly, but like I said in the beginning of the show, 10 days, we've gotten about 20 subs. And so in my head, we'll be like, okay, so maybe that 10 more live viewers, maybe 10 more views per video, maybe. But it's like, since we stopped the Friday show, the views, engagement, all that has gone down, but the subs have gone up, and it doesn't make sense to me. But you know, I'm not mad that people are subbing. I just wish, you know, everyone who subbed would partake as well into the live show. Hopefully we can get them views up, man, because right now we're slacking. But you know what? The 20 of y'all that have been here this entire show, y'all mean the world to me because you know what? Friday, Tuesday, don't matter. Y'all are still here supporting the channel. So big up. Darius says I'm doing well solo. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. It gives me a little bit of more confidence to do this again by myself. So I appreciate you saying that, man. Thank you. GTV, what are Spurs' aspirations for this season? Genuine question. I'm going to answer that. But Bader says you're cooking, Jacob. Thank you, Bader. Big up yourself right now. Spurs' aspirations for this season, I would say most fans would probably say, I just want to see the groundwork being laid. Like, we're at a point where we need to build this thing back up, right? We need to build it back up. Tyler, sorry, I'm so easily distractible. This is why Michael being here helps me so much. If you ever need someone to come on the stream, I would love to as well. Tyler, you are welcome. You are always welcome. Hit me up, bro. You got my WhatsApp, right? Hit me up, man. I'll definitely drop you a link sometime. You're always welcome. GTV says YouTube is a weird algorithm, honestly. Yeah, it's like lately the algorithm don't like me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm cussing too much on the stream. Maybe it's because I've been trying to fight people on stream. I don't know. But it's really just one person I want to fight. And Harry Winks, I'm just throwing in there because I don't like him. And I think it would make Eric Dyer a little bit more confident fighting an out of shape stay-at-home dad. You know, having another professional athlete have his back as well. So, but back to the Spurs aspirations for the season. I don't think that many fans really, truly, honestly are like, we're challenging for something like this summer. A year ago, I was like, all right, we got top four. I legit don't think we're going to do anything in Champions League, but we could get that FA Cup. We could get a Carabao Cup and top four. I was like, we could get top four, FA Cup. I'm happy with that season. But as we know, the season didn't happen like that. The season took a turn for the worse. We're out of Europe completely. To me, This is the perfect time to just take a step back, assess, look at where we are and what we need to do to move forward. And my aspirations would be to see some kind of identity, to see some kind of ethos being built here again, because we had that with Poch. He failed. Damn. I'm sorry about that. They're drilling like right outside my damn house. I don't know if they're drilling for oil. They're drilling for damn dinosaur bones. That sounded deep as hell. I don't think that any Spurs fan legitimately thinks that we have a trophy this year in the horizon, next year in the horizon. I don't, at least. So for me, I would like to see us laying the foundation, getting back to some kind of identity, and supporting the manager that we just gave a 4-year deal to. I would like that because, again, when we had Pochettino, we had some kind of identity. People saw us and said, oh, this is what they are. This is what they do. And then we get Jose, who's completely not like what we built up that was. So then we get Nuno, which he was just happy to be here. That motherfucker was just glad we let him inside the club. But Conte, same thing. Doesn't play that way that we had been known to play. Kind of got us further away from an ethos. But my aspirations for this season, G, would be just start the process of cutting out these dumb bastards on our club, starting with Eric Dyer. All right, starting with Eric Dyer. And then we need to get I want to see some movement, man. I mean, when I think about the aspirations for the season, I look at how many people, and this is something I've said a few times on this channel. If you've been here for 4 more years and your name ain't Heung-min Son or Harry Kane, you got to go. But we haven't done any of that. We haven't done a damn thing. So to me, we need to get working. My aspirations, sell 6 players, bring in another 4 or 5, and then start building an ethos. And then in January, maybe get another 2 or 3 out the door. Ones that Ainge really just doesn't like. That's my aspirations. I think that that's very doable. I don't think that that's this like outlandish aspiration. I think it's pretty realistic. I think it's pretty well grounded, and not necessarily a little. Maybe last season I was a little bit more delusional. Like we could do this, we could do that, because I was just really hopeful for what we were about to do, and like I really thought that we were going to do something. But it's okay to dream. It's okay to get your hopes up and aspire for something and hope that your club can shock you and shock the world and do something great. But, sometimes it doesn't always work like that. And that's okay too. It's just, what do we do now? Because we can't change what's happened in the past. We can't change the decisions that we've made. Only thing we can do is look forward and try to improve on what we've done. And my thing is, Levy, Lewis, Enoch, they're not going anywhere. So all I can hope for is that they do something different. Do I think they will? No. But I can hope. And I hope that at some point they'll be like, you know what? We've really taken this club down. Let's get what we need to do. Let's get the fans back to loving us, to having hope and thinking we could do something. That feeling that we all had when everyone's fucking singing Antonio. When we're all Antonio. I want that vibe back where I feel like anything can happen, man. And right now, I'm watching these other Premier League clubs, Newcastle, Arsenal, Chelsea, Villa, Brighton, Brentford. They're all, not Brentford, but like they're all doing some business. They're all trying to get better for the upcoming season, move things, shift things, and really solidify their squad before the season starts. And I just ain't seen that. We're still haggling with Brentford over fucking 40 mil. If we have a budget of 100, 150, 40 mil, no problem. Just pay it. You're trying to bargain for 5 extra mil for what? For what? What are we trying to get that 5 extra mil for? Because to me, it just doesn't make sense. Arguing. It's the same thing that we always do. With Jack Grealish, we didn't want to spend the extra money. With Kim and Jay, we didn't want to spend the extra money. Damn. I'm going to mute myself. They're really drilling like into the fucking frame of this house. I don't understand. And You forgot about Winks. I wish I could forget about Winks. He's unforgettable in the worst of ways for me. Mark Cousins, the treble is on till Christmas probably. So there's some aspirations from Mark Cousins. The treble is on, baby. Cursor, like, secured. Big up, Jacob. Big up, Cursor, my man, my G, the GOAT. The man with the plan. Big up, Cursor. Honesty Hortensia. Honesty Hortensia. Spurs are like the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim to great players like Mike Trout and Ohtani. In Spurs' case, Son and Kane, but no trophies. I feel like I wish Michael was here. He loves baseball. He's all Rangers, Texas Rangers. Come on, Texas Rangers. I don't really follow baseball. If Texas Rangers are in the finals, the World Series, I'll pay attention because, like, you know, I'm a homer. But outside of that, man, I can go to a game in person, eat hot dogs, and drink beer all day. But like watching it on TV, it's hard for me. It's really hard for me to pay attention. I'm easily distractible. I need like with football, 90 minutes of just run and action, watching people. There's so many people to watch and where they're running and the formations and tactics, and there's so much it keeps me in it because of the way my brain works. But baseball, it's like, and they're stepping up to the pitch now. Batter's looking on. One on its first and second on the second. And the pitch. Foul ball. And it's like, come on, bro. I'm about to fall asleep. Somebody help me. That's just me, though. I support. Michael loves it, though. Michael absolutely loves MLB. So, Wikipedia says that's Dyer and Winks digging their way to your house. They're knocking at the door, man. Sorry that y'all have to hear that. I really do apologize. If I had it my way, they wouldn't be doing nothing out there. Cursor said the way them dudes are drilling, y'all are about to be called the El Paso Oilers. Oh no, they're about to bust in this house, it seems. Crazy that we haven't sold anyone yet, says Tyler. I know, man. That's the part that bugs me. Again, when we're talking about aspirations, we're talking about what we want to see. I want to see some of these people go. I don't want to see Dyer here anymore. You know what? Davies, it's fine. I don't want him here, but I understand the legitimacy of we can't sell 12 players this summer. It's just not going to happen unless we're literally giving them the Matt Doherty treatment, which is rip that shit up, sayonara. That's just me. I need to see someone sold, but there's not even links. The only thing we heard was Sanchez wants to leave, doesn't want to go to there's 2 Premier League clubs apparently in for Sanchez, but he said, no, I don't want to play in the Premier League. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to get some of these guys out because who wants to leave when you're making so much money doing nothing or being average and making good money, playing in the best facilities, you know? Darius says, I hope for 8th or better this season. That's kind of where I see us finishing 7th, 8th. You know, I guess that would get us Conference League since Champions League has 5 spots next year. So I think that would get us that. I might be wrong. Big up Darius for that. I agree with you, though. GTV, that is the most level-headed answer I've heard from a Spurs fan this summer, to be honest. Hey, bro, keep it logged here. Of course, it's me saying this, but I only have good takes. I'm very rational, except when it comes to people I love like Heung-min Son. I'm a little bit not so. I will admit that I'm a little biased when it comes to Heung-min Daddy, but that's just me because I love him so much. He's my favorite player. It's like if we had Zlatan Ibrahimovic, I would never want him to leave. Why would I want him to leave? I don't care how much you offer me. I don't want him to leave. I love him. Clinical, the Jamaican Citizen. What's up, Clinical, the Jamaican Citizen? New name here, showing some love. Big up. City fan, congratulations on the treble. You have a young robot in Erling Haaland, but congratulations. Says, not going to lie, top 6 is kind of crucial for you guys this season because it's only going to get harder from here with all the other teams getting right. Exactly. I was saying this a little bit earlier. I don't know if you were here, but I was talking a little bit about aspirations for Spurs this season, and really the fact that teams are doing business and strengthening and really have a plan on what they're trying to do, that bothers me because we're not doing any of that. We need to do something, and we're still haggling over 5-6 mil over David Raya. And even I did want to show, there was something else I did want to show in the regards to David Raya. I don't know if y'all saw what Pedro Porro tweeted. Did y'all see what Pedro Porro tweeted? Don't worry, keep it locked here. Don't go to Twitter. I'm pulling it up right now. So let me hide this comment. And they're drilling. Oh, lovely. Oh, I love that you guys are doing this, and it's just vibrating everything. I'm gonna lift up the mic. Maybe that'll help the vibration part. But these bastards just won't stop drilling. So 3 hours ago, he tweeted like palm face and laughing. And as you know, he plays for Spain. David Raya plays for Spain. So I think maybe he's laughing a little bit. This is me, obviously speculatory, but whenever you tweet 2 emojis, God, I'm about to go punch somebody. I'm about to treat these drilling motherfuckers like they're Eric Dyer and Harry Winks. I'm about to beat they ass. They need to stop it. I'm in the middle of something. I'll end shortly, and then you can continue. Go on lunch, bro. It's noon. It's noon here in Texas. Go eat lunch, you fuck, and quit drilling in my damn walls. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. Pedro Porro with the 2 emojis. So, I mean, obviously, I can only infer what I can infer. But, I mean, if you look at some of the response, you know, everyone's just like, yep, you must have found out. Harry Scarf, big up Harry Scarf. I like that one right there. It says, must have just found out Levy's transfer plan this summer. And so I'm not the only one thinking that this has to do with David Raya, this tweet, which is, and a laughing emoji, because we're really haggling over 5-6 mil, bro. That is so Spurs. That is so Daniel Levy. Just fucking do it. I even said 40 is probably too much for a keeper, but here's a caveat. All right, don't forget he counts as a homegrown. David Raya counts as a homegrown. So that quota that we're all talking about in these players, they're like, oh, English tax, you can charge an extra 10, 15 mil, 25 mil because he's English. David Reyes, he hits that quota. So why don't we just spend that extra 5 and call it the fucking English tax if that's where we're at? I'm so frustrated, man. I am so frustrated. I apologize, y'all. You know I like to laugh, have a good time, but that is so frustrating to me. That we, again, haggling over 5, 6, 10 mil. Just get it done. Just get it done. What do you want to save that 6 mil so we can sign Longley on a permanent? What the fuck are we doing? Big up Dan Davenport. Hey, Jacob, should we cash in on KANE as KANE hasn't committed to sign a new contract? If you remember, I think on this channel with Michael a week or so ago, also on the Irish Hotspur, I've thrown around the idea. I've asked the question, and I've gotten gobsmacked. I've gotten. I mean, I was gonna try and make it dramatic. I was gonna say I've gotten fiery letters and emails, but I haven't. No one really gives a shit about my opinion. But I said maybe it is time that we just see what we could get for him. Just cash in, get what we can, because he hasn't come out and said what Heung-Min Son said. If you remember at the beginning of the show, I had it highlighted. There's a quote from Son rejecting the Saudi bid, saying, I still want to play for Tottenham more. I want to play more for Tottenham. I'm going to get back to Spurs and reassess everything. And he's coming out and saying, I will commit my future here. I don't want to leave. This is my favorite league, and I have more to do with Tottenham. To me, your leaders should be saying that in a time of uncertainty, in a time of turmoil. Your leaders have to be the one instilling this kind of mindset. To me, Son does that. He's showing everyone, look, I hear what y'all saying. I know what y'all saying. There's a bid for me. But you know what? No, I'm Tottenham, baby. I'm Tottenham through and through. KANE has not done that. We all know a few summers ago, wanted to go to City, etc. And then he came back, was down tool half the season, didn't start scoring. He's had like 2 goals in this December, and I think he had like 2 goals, something ridiculous. This man, if you don't want to be here, bro, I don't want you here. I don't care if you scored the most, if you score more goals than Jimmy Greaves for us. You don't want to be here, I don't want you. It's that simple. I don't think staying together for the sake of convenience is the right move in any realm. Let's be real here. So yeah, I would cash in on KANE. A lot of people upset with me about that, but I would do that, Dan. Big up, Dan. Thanks for the comment. Cursor says you need Saudi buyers like what we have at Chelsea. Don't even get me started because I like a conspiracy, and there's a conspiracy going around about you Chelsea boys and your Newcastle thing. But honestly, to me, it seems like a stretch because they only have like 3% stake or something I heard in the club, and they're operating that business and not Chelsea, so they just have like money in Chelsea. I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see how it all shakes out, but I don't know. Wikipedia, we are in rebuild mode. We need to get one world-class center back and goalkeeper. That's it. Get one world-class player per transfer window instead of getting 5 bargains per window. There you go. I would love a world-class player. I say you get a world-class center back. Yes. Goalkeeper, David Raya. Yes. And then see what else we get. Creative mid, maybe another right winger. I don't know. I mean, we did drop 30 on Kulu to make that permanent, but we got that price reduced, and now we want to reduce David Raya. I just don't understand it, y'all. We have no plan. It's all about money for Levy, says Mark Cousins. Absolutely right. Honesty Hortensia says Levy looks like the cheap version of Voldemort. Is that Harry Potter? Who's Voldemort? I'm Googling it. Voldemort. Lord Voldemort. Oh, that ugly bastard. I will say he doesn't look as ugly. But he's definitely probably not as magical or cool. Because this guy seems pretty magical. Snakes and stuff. And his nose is weird looking. But yeah, big up. Would you sell Kane and Son if it means you guys will rebuild? Listen, as a LFC fan, FSG ain't great either. But Levy is on a different level of bad. Look. This guy's a Liverpool fan coming here telling us even he sees how bad Levy... I'm so pissed, y'all. I'm sorry about this drilling. Even a Liverpool fan, Chelsea fans, they all come here and tell me, United fans, how bad Levy is and how awful he is at doing stuff. And you know what? Honestly, like, I hear you. And it's sad, the shambles that we're in, because the fact that, dear God, I'm sorry, y'all. This drilling's really fucking me up. And it's really actually making me really angry. So I'm probably going to go ahead and end the stream here in a second just because they're not stopping. And really inside, I want to go out there and just fucking punch them in the face. And I'm a lover, not a fighter. So that'll tell you how fucking angry this is making me. So I apologize, everyone out there, if you're listening and you're hearing this bullshit. It's really fucking annoying to me, and it's actually ruined my mood. So I will be ending the stream, but please do hit that like on your way out. Keep supporting all the Spurs channels. Hit that like and sub if you haven't. And of course, as I'm signing off, they're like, okay, we'll fucking stop drilling. But you know what? It has been an hour and 10 minutes of me rambling. I don't know how many people are going to watch this on playback, but if you do, big up yourself. Right now, hit that like if you can. Show some love. So I'm sorry, y'all. My mood's getting fucking ruined by the people outside the window drilling. It's really fucking with me. Chris, big up Chris, says we can't hear the drilling too much, mate. It's fine. Is it fine? Because I'm literally like I'm sweating with anger right now. It's how mad it's making me because I hate that, man. I hate that. It makes me so upset. Big up Jacob, says Darius. Tyler says I can't even hear it. Maybe all right. I'll keep going a little bit longer then. Do what Mia says. Smash the damn like button, y'all. Come on. Hit that like. Patty can't hear a thing either. Okay, so I guess it's just bothering the hell out of me. That's good. That does make me feel better. Because I honestly, I'm sweating right now because I'm getting so angry. So I apologize. I'm so distractible. I'm getting angry at the fuckers drilling. They're just doing their job. But y'all say it's fine. So if y'all are listening, y'all are the ones hearing it. So if y'all don't hear the drilling and it's only me, then okay, here we go. So you can hear it. Mia can hear it, but it does not bother Mia. Maybe you're listening on earbuds. I don't know. Clinical, big up Clinical. I can hear it, but trust me, it's really no big deal at all. Mia has super sensitive hearing. So there we go. Big up H Talks, Chelsea. Big up yourself right now, my friend. He's a Chelsea fan, but he's a good guy. Go check his channel out. He's new to the game. He's doing his thing. Go check him out. Hope you're doing well, H. Big ups. I think you left the group chat we were in, but that's okay. That's okay. Y'all always be shuffling through group chats. Let's see. What is the latest? I'm gonna see what the latest is going on here because with Tottenham, there's never a dull moment. Okay, James Maddison is trending right now. Let's see what they're saying about Jamie Maddison. 54 minutes ago, Sky Sports News says Leicester want a fee in excess of 50 million for James Maddison amid strong interest from Newcastle and Tottenham. 5 hours ago, Fabrizio Romano about James Maddison said Newcastle will insist on James Maddison deal this week as they don't want alongside. I'm going to share this because that is to me, this is how a club should fucking operate right here. This line that I'm about to share with y'all. Here you go. Look at that. I'm going to zoom it in so you can see a little better. This first line, Newcastle. Okay, so actually, yeah, the end of the first line. They will insist on the deal this week as they don't want a long saga. So to me, what that says, all right, two things. If you're James Maddison and you have equal bids, equal payment, equal everything coming in, one's for Newcastle, and one's for Tottenham. Do you want to play Champions League football? Do you want to go to a club that potentially is going to challenge for something, grow? They're building something over there. It's easy to see that they are building something. So for me, it feels like a no-brainer. If you're James Maddison, you go out and you accept that Newcastle deal. The part that really just bugs me is this is how big clubs will operate. I'm not saying Newcastle are bigger than us and they should take our spot in the Big Six, but when you want to be serious, when you want to be heralded as a fucking contender, as a big boy, as an elite club, you got to go out there, get it done before someone comes in and swoop up. Honestly, I legitimately, last week, I felt like if we keep diddle-daddling on this David Raya deal, United, someone else is going to come in, offer exactly what we offered, and they will accept it because that's just the nature of the beast. And we'll sit here all summer playing around for trying to get James Maddison for 10 mil, 5 mil cheaper. Meanwhile, Newcastle are going to come in. They're going to get it done in a week because you know what? They don't want a long saga. And I respect that. And I wish Tottenham did that because if that was the case, David Raya would already be announced. There'd be pictures of him all over the Twitter. I mean, come on. Honesty Hortensia says, can't hear the drilling either. The drilling has stopped, so maybe they're done. Maybe they heard me. Big up Ian Ferguson, my Cincinnati brother. Hope you're doing well. Hi again, Ian, says Bobby K. Patty says Levy out and Daniel Levy is trending too. Well, they're trending every day, aren't they? Because that's just kind of the nature of the beast with that thing. Let's see, is there anything else about James Maddison? 24 minutes ago from the Spurs web. What THFC will be getting if they sign James Maddison. I mean, I feel like playing this game of if we sign James Maddison, if Newcastle are really serious, they're just going to get the job done. So I don't want to read too much into these stats here because you know what? I just don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening personally. Zendaya is trending. Not going to click on that. Don't want to know what's going on there. But I also thought I saw something like David Raya was trending. Yep, Newcastle will insist on a deal this week. They don't want a long saga. He is a top target, but no decision has to be made soon. Tottenham Hotspur also working on the player side, still pushing and in the race, but no bid was submitted. So we haven't even submitted a bid. That's interesting to me, but not surprising, but interesting. Mark Cousins says 50 mil. That means we'll bid 30. We'll probably go up to about 37 with an actual bid. But let's have it right. We're not serious. We're not serious. And even if we are, if Newcastle really want him, they're gonna get him. Let's be honest here. Let's see. James Maddison is understood to prefer a move south for family reasons. That is why Tottenham Hotspur are now seen as more likely than Newcastle to. Okay, so this guy's really pushing hard. Chat, tell me what y'all think. Is this bullshit? I think this is bullshit. This whole family thing, bro's a millionaire. Like, he can't afford to move his family somewhere or have them taken care of while he's out of town. I don't understand this whole family thing because, if my wife was like, I told her, hey, I'm going to go get 10 mil. I just got to go fucking 2 hours down the road. She'd say, all right, have a good time. Bring back that money. So I think this is bullshit. What do y'all think? This just seems like one of those media circuit things where they're just like, oh, Think about it. The same thing that they said about Harry Kane, why he wouldn't go to Madrid, why he won't go to Bayern. He doesn't want to leave his family in England. And I'm sorry if Real Madrid come knocking. We're moving, baby. We're moving houses. That's just me. Chris says Maddison and Raya would solve a lot on the homegrown front. They can concentrate on other targets then. Getting these guys in is a no-brainer, even if it costs a little more. Exactly, Chris. That's what I was saying about Raya. If you're trying to save 5-6 mil, chalk it up as the English tax. Y'all got to pay the English tax. Bobby K says Paddy out of Ireland and back home to England is trending. Very nice. If Spurs keep going this way, Spurs will be remembered for everything else except for the football team. It seems that way how Levy is running your club. Absolutely. But that's the thing. Number one tourist attraction on TripAdvisor is the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium because there's just so much to do there. And again, I don't mind it. Do it. Make the money. I'm all about the money. But put that money back where it belongs. Strengthen your team, you know? That'd be nice. Wouldn't that be nice? Strengthen the team. But that's just me. I don't mind all the extracurriculars. Make that money. Spend that money is how I feel. Mark Cousins says apparently he wants to move to London. Does he? I mean, he also tweeted like, fuck Tottenham. I hate Spurs. So like, I don't really care. I prefer Abriche Eze over James Maddison. You could probably get him for cheaper. And it's also, he's English as well. That's homegrown. Apparently they're going to offer bigger wages to Maddison. Well, there you go. There you go. Mia also says, so if we offer the same amount, we are offering more wages. So if we offer the same amount, we are offering more wages, and he wants London too. I don't see it. I don't like living in London could probably, I've never lived in London, never been to London, but I could assume that it's probably one of the big hot spots to live in because arguably, right, it's one of the biggest fucking cities in that country. So, but do you want to go to London, like, and play not Champions League football, play for Tottenham? They don't really know what they're doing. Harry Kane's future is uncertain. Heung-min Son, his future has actually not been so uncertain today because he actually came out and spoke about it like a fucking leader does. You come out and you say, this is my intention, this is what I want, like Heung-min Son did. If Harry Kane did that, then maybe if I'm James Maddison, I'm saying, oh, okay, yeah, I want to go link up with the best English player in the history of English football, in my opinion, just because, you know, he's the all-time leading goal scorer. But, you know, maybe that's a little bit more lucrative. If you have Harry Kane and Son come out and say, I'm committed to being here. Come on, y'all, come play with me. Maybe then he would want to. Because, you know, but for the same amount of money, I got to say Newcastle looks a little bit more lucrative right now. Plus, you get Champions League football. I think all players want that. I think James Maddison, I mean, he's 26, entering the prime of his physical career. So, you know, it remains to be seen. Ian says Eze is cheaper when it comes to salary and younger. There you go. And Mia also wants Eze. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. Eze is a hell of a talent. I think he can do a similar role in that creative 10, kind of like James Maddison would. But, you know, remains to be seen. That's just me. If it's my money, I would rather spend it on Eze. Eze seems like a good guy. Like any video that comes out with him, it's always like good stuff. It's always him talking good stuff, you know, feel good stuff, him being nice. Transfer News Central 3 hours ago said Leicester City midfielder James Maddison would prefer a move to Tottenham over Newcastle, apparently. Another person says makes no difference what he wants, same old shit. Tottenham won't put up the money that Leicester want, will haggle, penny pinch, and fuck around. Therefore, by default of him having no other option, welcome to Newcastle, James Maddison, as they will be serious and pay the going price for the player that they want. Big up. I agree. Mia says, so would you really be that mad if we don't get Maddison? No. The Maddison haggling, I don't care. I want Maddison. I would love Maddison. He would instantly walk into our 11 and upgrade our squad. Absolutely. 100%. But I'm not like hell-bent, hell or high water about this guy. I think the attitude, grabbing people from relegated teams makes me a little skeptical just because I worry about their mindset. They played 30-some games last season and got relegated. Where's your head at? Where's the mentals at? The attitude? All that plays into not just how talented you are with your feet, how good you are in them boots, the skills you got in your locker, etc. Mentally, where are you at? Because if you're like, yeah, sure, I'll go to Tottenham, I don't want you. I want you to be here, be excited to be here. But again, 50 mil, north of 50 mil for him, plus expensive wages. I'd rather see that money spent on a center back. Give me a $60-70 million center back, a big name, world class, somebody with a head on his shoulders that can corral my man Christian Romero, and we can all love Christian Romero again. That's what I want. That is what I want. Ian says it wouldn't break my heart if not, but I wouldn't be mad at all if he came, though. Exactly. I wouldn't be mad at all either. Mark Cousins says Raya is more important than Maddison. I agree. The back line and goalkeeper position are more important than a creative mid, in my opinion. If we're talking about priorities and which one we're going to get done this summer, for me personally, we got to get a number one. We need a number one, and we need a world-class center back. We need a veteran. Hell, I know, say what you will, I wanted Koulibaly before he went to Chelsea, and they're selling him for $8 million cheaper than they got him. I know they won't sell to us, but this is an example of a character that, we might be able to look at. Someone similar, a veteran who's been around, playing some leagues, could teach him a thing or two. Mia says, I'm like if Ainge wants him. Excuse me. I'm like, if Ainge wants him, I want him to get him. But I ain't crazy about him. I'm the same about his attitude, too. So if we miss out, so be it. I trust Ainge to have someone else he wants. And this is, again, I think this is a good point. It ties back into what are our aspirations? I want to see us get players that Ainge Postecoglou says, this guy's good enough for my system. This guy improves our squad. I want impacted signings that impact the 11. I want signings that impact the 11. That's what I'm trying to say. Big up, Darius. Yeah, I knew you meant Ainge. Don't worry. Cursor says, yeah, mentality. It could also lift their spirits knowing that a better team still has faith in them. Yeah, he could feel good because Newcastle. You're right. Clinical says, I don't rate Maddison's attitude. He's a great player, but his ego is twice that. Exactly. And that's the thing. We don't need that here. We don't need players who think, oh, now James Maddison is here. Let's roll out the red carpet. Let's get him some caviar. And let's go ahead and put him in a nice suit jacket with a nice bow tie or some shit. No, I want you to come in, get muddy, get dirty, roll your sleeves up, and grind it out for this club. Because we're not in a pretty place. We're not at a sexy place, an extravagant place. We're at a place of lowness, and we need to start getting back up. We've already gotten down, just like the Chumbawamba song. Or wait, is it the Chumbawambas? Get knocked down, get up again, that fucking cliche. That's what I'm saying. We've been knocked down, and we have been trying to get up, and we haven't. And it's been some years of trying to get up. And we thought we were standing there for a moment, but we were not. We quickly fell back down. So I agree with you, Clinical. You got to have the right attitude. There's a great poem, stanza, whatever you want to call it, from a guy named George Swain, I believe it is, and it's called Attitude. And my stepdad, he whenever I would have a bad attitude with my mom when I was a teenager, because I was a little angry fucker, whenever I get a bad attitude with her, he would always tell me, like, you need to work on your attitude, adjust your attitude. Like, attitude in life is everything. And this poem stanza, let me see, Charles Swindle? Is it Swim or Swindle? Yeah, Charles Swindle. That's what it is. Attitude by Charles Swindle. And I'll read you real quick the quote about attitude, because I feel like attitude is a huge thing in life, in sport, in teamwork, in growing as an individual, in family, in everything you do. Attitude is absolutely crucial. This is a poem that I had to write a lot as punishment as a kid when I had a bad attitude. So that the quote is, the longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude to me is more important than facts. It is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances. More important than failures, than successes. More important than what people think, say, or do. It is important. Attitude is more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. I'm gonna say that line again. Attitude is more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. It will make or break a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people will act in a certain way. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play the one string that we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. And so it is with you. We are in charge of our attitude. I'm going to read that last line. Life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. That's attitude right there, y'all. Sorry if that was a little long-winded, a little boring for some of y'all, but when it comes down to attitude, that's absolutely crucial. As that quote says, can make or break a company. Doesn't matter skill. Doesn't matter your appearance. Doesn't matter what people think or say. Only thing you can control is your attitude, your choices, and the way that you decide to view these things. Like Daniel Levy, if I decide to take a staunch against him and say, out at all costs, I don't care anymore, out, like, that's cool. But like, I'm not going to get anything done. I can't control that. I have no control of that. Only thing I can control is how I feel about it. Am I going to let Daniel Levy ruin my Tuesday afternoon? No. You shouldn't either. Just attitude, man. Attitude's huge. Bobby K, we need center backs before anything. We have a small hope. Ainge can transform in Ndombele and Lo Celso, but no way he can improve Dyer, Sanchez, Davies, and Rodon. I agree, except about the Lo Celso part. I don't have any hope anyone could get a tune out of Lo Celso unless you're in South America. And then Ndombele, I'm still, I don't know. Honesty Hortensia says, the biggest travesty is Spurs calling Richarlison R9. That's a crime by itself, should be punishable by 50 years in solitary confinement at Rikers or Alcatraz. Those are serious places. Oh, man. That's harsh punishment. But you know what? I think they just wanted to build up the hype. Honesty Hortensia, I've said on this channel before a few times that I'm convinced Conte didn't want Richarlison. I am convinced Daniel Levy signed Richarlison at that exorbitant price because he wanted to tap into the Brazil market right before the World Cup, get everyone talking about Spurs. And I know when Richarlison hit that over the head kick, that I know he was like, money, money, money. And eyes and attention, because guess what? That's our guy. And he can't even get in our team. And he's scoring worldies. So, oh, man. Yes, teenage boys are such fun. Are you talking about the attitude? Just a little moody, little gits they are. I love them, but they are hard for sure. That it can be. Yeah, big up Clinical. That last line is powerful. 10%. Life is 10% what happens to me, and 90%. That's my main takeaway from that whole poem. That, and along with bad attitudes can ruin a company, a church, a home. Bad attitudes can ruin a lot of things regardless of skill, attributes, looks, what people think, etc., etc. So that last line is very powerful. Clinical, I'm glad that you're here, my man. You've been participating, chiming in. I really do appreciate the engagement with the channel. We are here at an hour and a half, so I will be wrapping up the show. My wife does need to go back to work, so now I got to go back to work, i.e. taking care of my beautiful bouncing boy, which I am grateful for every single day. And again, if I took the attitude that, guess what, I got to go change a poopy diaper later. Oh, guess what, I got to go deal with all the things that my son, it's hot outside. He wants to go outside. It's this, it's that. But if I go into it with a bad attitude, it's going to be a bad experience. If I go into it with an attitude like, I'm helping my son grow. I'm helping my son experience things. I'm helping him in every aspect of his life. And I get to be there as a dad. How many fathers get to say they've been there every day for their son for the first 3 years of their life? Not a lot. Not a lot. Especially with the social dynamics of like mother, father, male, female shit. But aside from that, I'm extremely grateful and happy. And again, I'm going to leave y'all with that. My final thought, attitude. It's all about attitude. And that's pretty much why I don't, why I don't care if Maddison goes or stays. Attitude can be worked on. It's not like if you have a shitty attitude that you can't, turn that around. It's not like me, right? Like I'm never going to be Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Even if I started training from now until I die, I will never be Zlatan Ibrahimovic. That's just impossible. But my attitude, my mindset can be as close as possible. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So that's how I feel about it. Big up, Chris. Thanks for being here, buddy. Please do make sure you hit that like before I end the stream here. Enjoy the Bubba while you can. Having a child is a blessing. Mia, I did want to say this. The other day, I was with my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, and they just had a new baby. And I picked him up, and he weighed as much as my phone. He weighed as much as my phone. Oh, there he is, by the way. He weighed as much as my phone. And I was holding him, and I got baby fever, and I miss when he's just like a little ball. You know what I mean? Just like a little. And I could just take them everywhere, man. I miss that. Any parents, what I'm talking about, when they're a baby, you miss that. When they're a toddler, it's all stress because he wants to play in the tub. Now he's going to run over there. Now he wants a snack. Now, But I do enjoy him. Clinical says, I've subbed to you guys for a while, but I usually listen while doing other stuff. Nice solo stream. Big up, bro. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for listening in. Always being here. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me. You have no idea. Like that actually does mean a lot to me. I was a little candid earlier in the stream, sharing that I'm pretty disappointed with the way that my channel's been going, the way that things have been going and schedules, et cetera, et cetera. But you know what? I appreciate everyone who's always here showing support. You're the reason why this show is what it is. This channel is what it is. So continue hitting them likes, tuning in, and helping us grow. So he will be a teenager for you. Don't tell me that, Mia. I don't want to think about that. Levy, 10% is football. Everything else is for profits. That's a good one, Wikipedia. That's a good one. Tom, big up everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Man, thank you for being here as well. Participating the entire show. Tom, have a great rest of your day. Clinical says, if you ever need a City fan in the future, let me know. I'd love to have you on my show sometime too. Bro, drop me, if you got me on Twitter, let's link up for sure. I would love to do a crossover show. I'd love to come feature on your channel, talk some sense about Spurs, because shout out my man Flawless with Sarcasm City TV. I like going on there and debating other Spurs fans and other rival fans as well, because I have my opinions and they have their opinions, and sometimes mine are emotional, but most of the time they're logical. Again, emotionally, when it comes to Son, I will have some biased takes, but that's just because it's Son. And you know what? Don't kill me about it. But Clinical, hit me up on Twitter, DM me over there at @USpursOfA on Twitter, bro. DM me. Let's exchange numbers, bro. I'd love to have you on, man. Love to have you on. We can chat it up. We can talk to a winner, y'all. We could talk to a guy who just won a treble. Wouldn't that be some fun? Maybe you can share some shininess over this way. Big up Jacob in chat says Hotspur. Big up Hotspur. Big up Bobby K says big up Jacob. Everyone in the chat. I love it too. Chelsea Blue and Blue is here saying smash the likes. If rival fans come here and tell Spurs fans to hit the likes, and I'm a Spurs fan doing this for Spurs fans and other fans, football fans, hit the likes up. Come on. Even the rivals want you to hit the likes up, just because that's what it is, man. That's what it is. We all love the beautiful sport, the world sport. We all love it. And it's fun to banter each other. It's fun to give each other shit. But it's also, really, it means a lot to people when you go the extra mile and you support them, even if it's not financially, just clicks, views, etc., comments. Comment below if you're watching this on playback. Please do comment below. That helps the algorithm. Maybe we can get some more traffic on the channel. But again, I want to say special shout out to everyone who's been here the entire show. You helped make this show what it is. I couldn't do this stuff without y'all. This was, again, my first solo stream for 1 hour and 37 minutes. That is impressive. I almost lost my shit halfway through the show when the bastards were drilling into my house. But you know what? We move. And I'm grateful that y'all have been here. I've had a blast. I love talking Tottenham, even if it's, not necessarily to another person on camera, but if it's to the chat. Again, I wouldn't have been able to go this long if y'all weren't engaging with me, talking with me, and indulging me in my thoughts. So again, it does mean a lot. I do appreciate y'all being here. If you're here live, you're here on playback, make sure you hit that like on your way out, show some love for the channel. But I'll probably be back later this week. Again, every Tuesday at this time, you can catch me here, at least me. When Michael's back in town, he'll be joining me as well. And sometimes we'll have some guests whenever I do a little bit better planning. But again, keep it locked. Every Tuesday, United Spurs of America, until the foreseeable future, we will be doing a show on this day. Later in the week, I will be doing a pop-up show. If we get some breaking news, I'll do a pop-up show. Hopefully I can feature, go on some people's channel, Spurs Talk Show. Shout out Sean. I know he's been doing some good stuff over there. So do keep it locked here. Hit that notification bell. Next time I pop up, again, Pop Up with Jacob is a show. I put the link out there. Anyone can join. We can talk about whatever. It is really a pretty chill call-in show. I like to engage with a lot of people, so I appreciate y'all being here. Big up Darius as well. Darius has been here all day chiming in. Big up yourself, Darius Vasilionkaitis. Big up. Big up Mia as well with Spurs Between the Lines. Go check out Spurs Between the Lines. Let's get her up. Well, I think her next target's 600. Let's get her up over. She had a great show earlier today about the David Raya deal, so go check that out if you haven't. That drilling is what it's like doing business with Levy. Yeah, they're back. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're back drilling shit. I'm ready to go kill somebody. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, just kidding. YouTube, no, don't censor me. Come on mine sometime soon, Jacob. Yes, Mia, let's do it. Maybe we could record something, since a lot of times you tend to go live at like 2 a.m. my time, and so I'm usually either in bed sleeping by that or about to be going to bed. So but I would love to, Mia. I'm waiting for my debut. I'm waiting. I'm like a pony in the stables, man. Just let me out. Ben Kaufman, Top Man Jacob. Big up Ben. Lovers Lane member, doubled up. He's a Patreon member and a channel member. Big up yourself right now. Go check out the coffee company as well. Let's get him up to 500 subs. The chillest corner of Spurs YouTube. Mr. Ben Kaufman with the coffee company. You can catch him every single day throughout the week. Come check him out. Top man and a good friend of mine. Yeah, we can pre-record. Let's do it, Mia. Ben Kaufman says, I want Jacob pancake time again. Let's do it, buddy. You know me. I love making me some pancakes. Let's do it. I'll wake up early again. You know me. I'll wake up early for these things, and I'll make some pancakes. I love throwing down with some pancakes. But that's going to do it, y'all. I do appreciate y'all being here. If you stuck it out this last like 10 minutes, I've just kind of been rambling and chatting with y'all. So big ups. Please do hit that like on your way out. Share this video out. Let's get some more viewers. Let's get these people tuning in. Big shout out Perchy, Time Added On, Alan Clark. These are some good channels. They're getting some good traction. Now let's see some of the love come to the Americans' way. What the Americans do to get some of that love. What do I got to do to get some of that love? Is it about who you know? Do I got to get these big name people on the channel? Is that what I got to do? I'll do it. But either way, keep it locked here. United Spurs of America, where we keep it locked in. I'll be back later this week. If not, you can check it here Tuesday. Book it. Be here. I hope you will. As always, up the lads. And come on, you Spurs. Coys. That's going to do it all for me. Coys.
United Spurs of America with your host, Michael